Hello and welcome to a special episode featuring athletes on the rise. I'm Paneng Mercado de Water and this is Starting Lineup.
JD! Puts it on top and hits a nice attacker three.
Gold medalist at the Olympic champion,
Live here in the studio is one of the high-flying high-riser from Galleries Tower. Welcome, Jean Asis. Good evening.
Good evening po.
Thank you for being here with us at Starting Lineup. So, how are you?
Okay naman po.
Okay, that's good, di ba? We want that. We want to be okay. So first, I want to talk about your transition with the Galleries High Towers. Of course, with the FEU Lady Tamarals, you were one of the seniors and one of the ates. But here in the PVL, you are considered one of the rookies, di ba? So gusto ko din marinig from you, kamusta yung transitions? Or are there any adjustments with the PVL and with the team?
Yung naging transition ko from collegiate to PVL, hindi naman siya ganun naging mahirap. Siguro sa coaching staff, sa team, kasi parang yung college phase ko po, same lang din ng yung structure ng team. Parang same lang din yung coaches, like babae yung head coach, babae din yung head coach. Pero yung from senior to rookie, siguro mahirap siya, pero at the same time, marami din akong natututunan bilang rookie ngayon sa PVL. And yun yung nagugustuhan ko lang po. Natututo pa rin po ako galing sa mga coaches and athletes ko.
So, di ba, like what we said, every day is a learning experience din, di ba? Na parang from college, alam na natin to, but hindi pa pala natin alam pagdating sa pro levels, di ba? And you did mention na female head coach.
Yes,
but for the upcoming conference, there will be a change in the head coach.
Yes,
so, I think Coach Okumo will be your head coach now for the Galleries High Tower. So,
Yes, po.
kamusta naman yun?
Ngayon po, with Coach Okumo po, okay naman po siya. Like, ang dami din po namin bagong natututunan from him. And yung sistema niya, parang close to the system din na Coach Lerma. So, pero may mga changes lang din po. Pero ayun nga po, may mga bagong pinapagawa. And dun po ako natutuwa kasi hindi ko pa nadadaanan yun. Pero alam kong natututo ako sa mga tinuturo niya. Yeah.
And si Coach Okumo parang part of the coaching staff na rin before, di ba?
Before po. Pero di ko siya nabutan.
Okay. So that's a parang easy transition for you now. But let's talk about being in the combine, right? For a 2-day combine, you really impressed the coaches. You know, your quick attacks, impeccable timing of the approach and hits, and good blockings as well. And because of that, number 2 draft pick ka ng combine. So, do you think may konting pressure ba yun sa'yo, being number 2 draft pick?
Yes po. Pero at the same time, parang 50-50. Kasi pressure, kasi parang yun nga, second draft pick. And kailangan ko talaga mag-perform. Pero happy din ako kasi alam mo yun, binigay ko yung best ko po and may naka-appreciate naman na coaches na naging performance ko dung combine.
Yes, and you did mention about the best. And your PVL debut, grabe din yung game mo. You scored 16 points, coming from 13 attacks, 2 blocks, and 1 service ace. That was against Choco Mucho. So that was a very good game from you. So what do you think, pwede mo bang makwento yung naging experience mo doon? Siyempre, first game yun. Do you kinabahan ka ba? Or parang sobrang excited ka that this is my first game in the PVL?
Sobrang excited po ako, pero may konting kaba. Pero ayun nga po, siyempre, first game ko, hindi naman ako sa sarili ko kasi ayoko na pag first game ko, kakabahan ako. Parang gusto ko agad magpakita ng impression na kaya ko din makipagsabayan sa mga ates po. Yun.
Well, definitely. Kayang-kaya dahil ang ganda din ng performance mo, ang ganda ng game mo na yun, very consistent. And of course, let's talk about naman being in the PVL now. So you mentioned yung ates, maybe idols from your team or maybe from the other teams. So let's talk about, was there any wow moments na parang in the PVL? Parang welcome to the PVL, welcome to the pros. Pwedeng maybe during a game, yung idol mo, nakalaban mo, pumalo, na-block mo ng maayos, or maybe during the training, may mga ganong moments ba?
Siguro yung naging wow moments ko, given na yung first game and yung second game ko dun sa Batangas po. Kasi yung nakalaban namin ng Choco and Petrogas. So parang yung mga players din po doon, isa sa mga nakikita ko sa TV na ang lalakas maglaro. So parang ako na, welcome to PVL na talaga. And ayun po, parang yung mga nabablock ko sila, ganyan-ganyan. Lulusutan ko ng palo. So parang, okay, PVL na talaga to. Ganyan, nakakaharap ko na sila Ate Dinong, sila Ate Pablo. So yun po.
So, ang daming mga wow moments pala, no? So, ikaw, tatanungin kita, I mean, ako, based from experience, syempre, spiker, open spiker, blocking, may mga favorite tayo, no? Ano ba yung mas feeling natin na wow moment for us? Pag nakakapalo ka ng maganda or nakaka-kill block ka sa opponents mo na very good spiker on the other side?
Siguro kill block.
Kill block?
Kasi parang pag yung malakas na spiker nila yung na-block mo, solid block, so parang, okay, yes,
Sarap sa
na-block
feeling,
ko.
di
Sarap
ba?
sa feeling.
Sobrang solid, walang coverage on the other side.
Pero
So,
also, yung palo din.
Palo din.
Pag nakalusot ka ng palo sa matangkad na blocker.
yeah, may mga ganong moments talaga. So, other than that, syempre, PVL on tour, no? Your team winless sila for that tour. But coming to the reinforced conference, so syempre, the team is preparing, very eager to play for this coming conference. And you, as a rookie and as a middle blocker of the team, what else do you think you can do to help the team get their first win?
Siguro as a middle blocker po, yung mako-contribute ko sa team, and yun na din po yung pinaghahandaan talaga namin. Siguro strong blockings pa. And yun nga, more variety pa ng palo. So, ayun po siguro. Focus muna sa blockings and then palo after. And
So,
yung connection sa team.
That's right. So, I agree with that also. And you know, mga middle blockers, ang hirap din ng role, ha? Kahit
Yes
hindi
po.
masyado nabibigyan ng bola, you really have to go and block your opponents kahit hindi man makakuha ng kill block.
Yes po.
And at least maka-check ball, di ba?
Maka-check ball.
Yes. Mahirap yung mga ganung role ng mga middle blockers natin. But so far, good job being with the Galleries High Towers and then continue
Yes
to
po.
play better and sana makakuha na ng first win ang team
Yes,
natin.
next
right?
conference.
Yes, next conference. So, thank you, Jean, for being
you
here
po.
with us, and we hope to see more set plays for Galleries High Towers and then get your first win. And thank you for being with us. Stay healthy.
Thank you po.
We have another PVL rookie after the break, so stay tuned. You're watching Starting Lineup.
Welcome back to Starting Lineup. I'm Jaime Escalon with my partner Paneng, and it's time to talk to another rookie that took on a big role this time for the Next Ed Chameleons. Welcome to the show, Lyann de Guzman.
Hello po.
Yes, Lyann. Big role talaga kasi Paneng, first 3 games, binibilang natin 20 plus points. But Lyann, the last time you were in the show, you had no experience yet in the PVL. Kaya first question ko sa'yo, kamusta? Ano yung mga na-realize mo, na-experience mo na nabigla ka sa PVL?
For me, siguro, very fun talaga. Kasi every team, different, talaga, skill level. And everyone's really competitive. And for me, nakita ko talaga, it's more on how you play. Really smart inside the court. Hindi siya yung sobrang palakasan, but patalinuhan na talaga.
Nagulat ka ba sa sa role mo na gano'n ka laki agad? Kasi 'di ba, rookie, sometimes sige, ka lang with your ates, pero ikaw yung binibigyan ng bola. May nagulat ka ba na gano'n yung trust agad si ni Coach Ettore ng Next Led?
Siyempre, very happy ako kasi parang nabigay ko agad yung trust nila para sa akin. And siyempre, job ko rin naman yun na ibigay ko talaga yung 110% ko every game. And yun lang talaga yung goal ko talaga, na natulungan sila every game na kung hanggang saan ko kaya.
And actually, yung mga first few games mo nga with the team, grabe din yung performance. Like what did Jaime said na, sanay ka na ate ka back in the university, di ba? Very senior, and then team captain of the squad. But this time, with Next Led, you are one of the rookies, but one of the leading scorers also for the squad. So, kamusta naman yung feeling na yon, na grabe yung tiwala sa'yo ng coaching staff and even your teammates inside the court?
Actually, nung drafting namin na yung combine, they asked me na kung ano yung mabibigay ko sa team. And sabi ko siguro yung leadership ko and yung skills na kaya ko mabigay. And I think yun yung puhunan ko sa PVL ngayon. Kasi for me, sabi nga ng mga ates ko, wag daw ako mahiya na mag-lead din sa team. Kasi yun nga, may naman ako background as a captain, kung paano i-lead yung team. So, yun.
Meron bang sense na yung confidence dumating? Siyempre may doubts ka, ready na ba talaga ako magpa-draft? Dapat ba nag-stay pa ako ng 1 more year? Pero after the PVL on tour, masasabi mo ba sa sarili mo na, oo, tama yung decision ko?
Actually, syempre nung una, talagang 50-50 pa talaga nung if mag-1 more year ako or draft. Pero nasa isip ko talaga nun, feel ko kasi 2 years din ako kay Coach Sergio sa Ateneo. And na-feel ko sa kanya, feel ko ready na ako mag-PVL. And I really learned a lot from him. So, yun yung sign ko, na sabi ko, feel ko kaya ko nang makipagsabayan din sa PVL.
And we asked earlier, kay Jean, meron ka bang any welcome to the pros moment na maybe during a game or even sa training? For sure, napapanood mo din, may mga idols ka from other teams na ngayon nakakalaban mo na. So, was there any experiences like that for you? Welcome to the PVL.
Actually, nung game namin, I think it's against Cherry. Sabi ko, may nag-interview sa akin na feel ko parang hindi pa rin nagsisink in sa akin na nasa PVL na ako. Feel ko parang naglalaro lang din ulit ako sa college. But after that, sabi ko talaga, gabi, sobrang layo na pala nang naabot ko. So feel ko yung Cherry game na yun talaga yung nag-sink in na sa akin na nandito na ako sa pro level.
Ang ganda nga na sinabi ni Paneng, kasi nung first half ng year na to, ate ka. Ngayon, ang dami mo ng ate. But now I'm curious, sino yung mga ate mo na i-inspire ka sa work ethic pag nakikita mo sa practice na parang, wow, gusto ko ganun din ako. Para lang alam din namin yung relationship mo sa teammates mo.
Actually, everyone is really working hard during training. But for me, sobrang nilook up ko talaga si Ate Kiara, yung captain namin. Kasi sobrang nakikita ko sa kanya every training na disiplinado siya. She's really trying her best na mabigay yung gusto ni coach during training. And for me, parang motivation din sa akin. Kasi parang healthy competition talaga siya during training.
And actually, si Kiara is very serious, no?
Yeah.
Kahit inside the court, kita mo na parang minsan poker face siya kahit makascore siya. Not like the others na grabe mag-celebrate every point, right? So, for sure, the discipline inside and outside the court, madami din natututunan doon. So, now, Next Led had a very good conference, PVL on tour. So, ang ganda nung performance nyo, nag-top 2 kayo sa pool, but nakaabot pa ng quarterfinals. But ngayon, going to the reinforced conference, coming from that PVL, ano yung mga learnings nyo doon na madadala nyo or gusto nyo dalhin sa reinforced conference? Or also, mga areas to improve on para mas maging maganda pa yung performance nyo?
Siguro yung like learning lang namin throughout the PVL on tour. Kung yung parang gano'n kami nagtutulungan inside the court. Kasi feel ko yun yung parang strong suit din namin as a team. And for me, pag nadala namin yun sa reinforce, feel ko very big help yun. Lalo na darating din yung mga import, ganyan. So, makatulong siya.
Would you say yung confidence mo was there right away with Coach Ettore? Kasi lahat ng Nextly dito speaks highly na lalabas daw talaga yung confidence mo. Kita naman natin sa first 3 games. 20 points, 20 points. Can you describe yung trust mo din naman sa coach mo na malalabas din talaga yung laro mo dito sa pros?
Actually, sobrang happy ako na pinili niya ako during draft. Kasi, di ba, may mga tryout bago mag-combine, ganyan. And nakita ko talaga sa kanya, sabi ko, feel ko sobrang comfortable ako during training nung nag-tryout ako. And for me, sabi ko sa sarili ko din nun na mag-fit talaga ako sa system niya. And nakikita ko kasi na parang like in a span of like, I think 2 months na nag-improve ako sa kanya.
Well, last question before we let you go, Lyann. What can we expect? I'm sure si Paneng, di ba? Mag-a-analyst din siya sa PVL. But what can we expect from Lyann de Guzman ngayon na may taste na ng how smart the process? What can we expect from you in October in the reinforced conference?
Siguro ang masabi ko lang po during sa reinforce na mabibigay ko po lang lahat yung makakaya ko, like may 110%. Or kahit 70% lang yan, pero ibibigay ko lahat yun.
Alright, thank you so much, Lyann, for joining us today. And you know what? We're so excited to watch you grow even more. Medyo rookie vibes pa rin, di ba, sa October. But don't go away because up next, we have a child prodigy for golf. We'll introduce him when we return here on Starting Lineup. Welcome back to Starting Lineup. We talked about PVL, volleyball, but let's switch to a different sport in the sport of golf. Because joining us today, we have a child prodigy from Pangasinan. Joining us is, of course, Zach Guico and the proud mom, stage mamba, in Carrie Guico. We also have the dad filming there backstage. But hey, Zach, how are you? Are you nervous with this whole setup? No, not at all. Golf is scarier, right?
Yeah.
But let's start with how did you start, Zach, playing golf? Because you got so good at it at a young age. But do you remember where you started?
I started like at a nearby driving range at my house, and my mom made me try other sports, but I still like golf the most.
Yeah.
So, what are the other sports that you tried? I want to know also.
Like basketball, soccer, or like like that.
Okay. Let me ask Miss Carrie. You know, it's not easy na ang galing agad, diba? Like,
Yeah.
does he put a lot of pressure in himself? Do you have to remind him like, hey, have fun then? Because I think he knows he's really good at the sport, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think that's one thing that's good about him. He doesn't feel like, or he doesn't put really pressure on himself. So he just plays because he loves the sport. Yeah.
And also, Mommy, I want to know, because, I mean, golf, parang it's something different, especially for a young
Correct,
age na
yeah.
they want to focus on the sport. Because usually, when we say around 7 years old, 5 years old,
Yes.
they always start playing other sports, like
Correct.
basketball, swimming, football.
Yes.
And then, like what you did mention is you made him try also those
Correct,
sports, but
yes.
he loved golf.
Yes.
So is there any motivations pa from you, and why choose golf? May mga naglalaro ba from the rest of the family?
Yeah, actually, I was a June golfer before. Yeah, but it was not any like from me. That's why he wants to play golf. I think it's just innate in him that he really likes the sport. Yeah, because even us, like we find it like surprising because it's not a very child-friendly sport. It's very mental. It has so many things to think about there, diba? Like the green, the wind, everything that you have to consider. But he likes it. He seems to enjoy it talaga.
Well, now, Zach, you are a US 7-year-old division US Open champion, right? And a few weeks ago, you were holding a trophy because you won first place. Can you kind of tell us what it was like holding that big trophy and knowing that you won the whole tournament?
It was a very good experience for me there. The course and everything and the awarding is super nice. It's a very nice tournament to play in and win there.
Of course, the awarding is nice, Zach, because you were first place.
Yes.
So all awardings are nice. But what would you say was the hardest part of that tournament? Do you remember?
I think it was my first 3 holes, because it's like it was in the last day. It was like super rainy, and the conditions were not good at all. So my first 3 holes were very, very bad. And I just like wanted to pray after hole, and then from hole 4 to 9, it was already good.
So, Jaime asked what was the hardest, right? So, me, I will ask, what excites you every tournament? Parang, di ba, other players, parang going to a tournament, I'm so pressured, I'm scared, I'm nervous. But how about you? How do you feel?
But it's okay. It's just okay. Just if you are pressured, you can't like hit properly or other stuff. So I just try to keep myself calm.
But Zach, we also want to get to know you outside of golf. Maybe Miss Carrie can answer this question after him. But as a kid, of course, like you want to do other things. What do you enjoy as well outside of golf? Do you like to watch TV shows? Do you like to eat? What do you like to do?
Yeah, like I just like if I'm bored, I like want to like watch whatever I can find at YouTube or other stuff. Yeah.
But for you, Miss Carrie, how important is it na, like he is really good at golf, but also to make sure as a mom, as a parent,
Yes.
diba, na may balance din siya.
Yes, as much as possible, we want him to be a very well-rounded child. No? So he does a lot of things in the house. He knows how to cook his food. He does laundry. He knows how to clean his room and stuff like that. So I think it's important that he knows practical life skills aside from being good in the sport.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, good job, Zach. You're well-rounded according to your mom. But we have one last question for you, okay? This is the big question. What is your biggest dream in the sport of golf? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? The joke lang. No, but what's your biggest dream? What do you want to achieve in golf in the future?
Maybe to win the US Open 5 times.
5 times?
Every year yun.
Grabe yung 1 year. Okay, this is a dreamer, Zach, Carrie, Guico. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much. Thank you
for joining us, and we wish you the good luck. May Paneng and I will surely make sure na masusubaybayan natin yung
Thank you
growth
so
ni Zach.
much.
Paneng?
Thank you so much for being with us here tonight, and good luck sa mga future tournaments mo. We can't wait to watch you.
Thank you so
And thank
much.
you also for joining us. Once again, my name is Jaime Escalon, and this is Starting Lineup.